Welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome to another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over 5 things that you could do for your interior on your 22 and up BRZ and GR86. And everything I'm going to be mentioning is going to cost less than $100. Including some that you probably have seen around the internet already, and some that I actually made myself and I do sell on my website. I will have all the links down in the description, but let's go ahead and start the video. The first one I'm going to be talking about is this one right here. As we all know, we probably all have like iPhones or smartphones that we tend to drop, and usually we have like a case for them. And if you also want to be extra precautious, you probably put a screen protector on it. I run my phones without screen protectors, but when it comes to the car, I feel like it is a good idea to put a screen protector on it. And that's why I ordered this one off Amazon. Pretty much just like a regular phone protector, but it's going to go on your actual infotainment screen. So let me go ahead and show you guys. So we're going to start off by cleaning the screen with the microfiber towel and go ahead and just clean it as best as you can. And then this is screen protector right here. It's going to have the little peel back thing, and you're going to know where to put it. And then you're going to go ahead and just put it on your screen. So I'm going to go ahead and just peel it out. And then it has all these fingerprints, but it's on the other side, or it's not on the actual plastic thing. So go ahead and just peel it. So I'm going to put it from one corner like this. In case you guys want to protect your screen, this is definitely a good one. It doesn't fit the full screen, which does kind of suck, but at least it's going to be in the major part. And you could always just readjust it, which most likely I'm going to be doing that, just readjusting it so it can fit a little bit better. Number 2 on the list is going to be these little covers that have the red stitching that matches the BRZ red stitching when it comes to pretty much the interior of the car, like the steering wheel and then the seats. Right now I have seat covers, so you can't really see the red stitch. Definitely is going to be a good little mod that pretty much slides in here. It's going to give you a little bit of contrast. Since the regular one is black with black stitching, which I don't understand why they didn't do red stitching on it. This one's going to slide right in there, and then it's going to be red stitching. And we're moving on to number 3 on the list. And this one's going to probably be my favorite, which I do like the OEM shift boot. But this one is supposed to be Alcantara, and it has one little red stripe right here down the middle, which is going to go good and give a little bit more contrast once again when it comes to the interior of the car. And I'm pretty sure they make it in other colors as well. So in case you guys want blue stitching, white stitching, or yellow stitching, I'm pretty sure they make. So this is how the OEM one looks like. We're going to go ahead and take it apart, and then we're going to pull it out and replace it with the new one. Yours is going to have 2 bolts in here, but as you guys know, I do have a cubby that I make where you can slide your phone in there. You can attach a MagSafe wireless charger to it. So I will include it as well in case you guys are interested in that. I took it out because I wanted to see how it would look like with some red Alcantara, but most likely I'm going to put it back in. Oh. And it's kind of disgusting. And then also you're going to have to remove the shift knob. So go ahead and clean it out, and then on the back side you could unscrew it, and then you could go ahead and put the new one on. And then go ahead and put it back in there. Number 3 on the list, it's going to be the Suede Alcantara precuts for the door panels. You get one on both sides, and I feel like it looks a lot better than the black, kind of like leather looking material. And especially if you have a limited BRZ or a premium GR86, you also get the Alcantara on the armrest up here and a couple little areas throughout the interior, and I feel like it just combines it really good. I also did purchase this little like cover that protects the door from scrapes in case you hit it with your leg, which I tend to do all the time. This one I don't really recommend too much just because it kind of doesn't really fit the best, but it's good enough for me, and I'm actually going to be replacing these with the OEM Subaru ones. So if you guys actually like the two-tone look, I feel like it goes really good. And once again, I am trying little red accents in the interior. I don't know how I feel about this one, but I do like this one. I used to have a carbon fiber one, and now I switched it to a red, and I think it just looks really good. And when it comes to the seat covers, these are black with white stitching. I do like the way they look, but I feel like in the summertime, since the seats are leather, they're going to get very hot. So I'm going to be taking them off and going back to the OEM ones, which is Alcantara with a little bit of leather. I feel like I kind of missed that red accent. Definitely going to be switching those out pretty soon. And number 5, this one takes a little bit of time, but if you're willing to do it, is installing a dash cam. So the one I have, this one right here that looks like a rearview mirror when it's off, and then when it's on, you have 2 screens that records the front of the car, and then it also records the rear of the car, just because you don't want to be in a situation where you didn't record it and you get in an accident. I recently got in an accident last week. Somebody actually hit my car. Luckily it wasn't the BRZ. I'm so thankful it wasn't the BRZ, because everything would kind of destroyed, and all that hard work and time would have just gone out the window. I actually recently just picked up a Model Y for work, and it unfortunately got hit after owning it for 2 months. So that's one thing I'm dealing with right now, guys. So I will be updating you guys on that pretty soon. Just waiting to see how everything's going, just because, let's just say, someone might not have had insurance or a driver's license. And I would recommend just having a dash cam. You could find some for as cheap as like 50-60 bucks, and you could get some as expensive as $300 to $400. The one I have, I believe, was about like 180 retail. On Amazon it went down to I think like 80 bucks or like 120 bucks, around that price range. I don't remember exactly, but there is a lot of versions of these that range about the $80 to $100 mark. So I'll recommend getting one of those. I feel like in this day and age it's just needed, where I wish OEM cars came factory with the dash cam already built in, instead of relying on third-party brands. I just feel like they should just start doing dash cams when it comes to OEM cars. But one thing I do recommend is, if you guys are going to be getting any cheap dash cam, definitely get a good micro SD card. The ones it comes with are just Chinese, very cheap cards that don't really process the information that well, and definitely like a SanDisk or other good brand that has like a high download rate and upload rate. Definitely recommend that. And they actually have some micro SD cards that do a lot better when it comes to being inside the vehicle, and it's just more heat resistant, especially in the summertime. I don't really know too much about micro SD cards, but I just know get one that has probably like 128 gigs or something that has probably like 256 gigs, and that's just like a name brand that you know it's gonna work and it's not gonna fail you on one of the most important times of your life. If you do get in an accident, definitely don't want to just cheap out on that. So that's the 5th and final one, and a little bonus one if you're wanting to put in a little bit more work and take stuff apart, is painting your cluster. A couple months ago I got bored, so I took this apart. I'll include the video down in the description, and I actually took this off. You're able to take it all off, and I painted it World Rally blue so it can match the car, and I feel like it looks a lot better than that like silver kind of tone. Once again, I'm not the biggest fan of chrome or silverish, depending on the lighting. Sometimes it looks like a dark blue. When the light's hitting it, it looks like a very bright blue. So it's pretty cool. And it also has a little flakes in it, just like the World Rally blue that's on my car. So let me know if you guys actually find any of these interesting, or you would actually purchase it for your car. If not, hopefully you guys found the video entertaining, and stay tuned for the next couple videos, guys. I am working on a couple new videos, actually installing a new front lip. The one I have, I kind of got bored of the look, and I kind of want to change up the look again. And I'm probably gonna have a link down in the description or on the actual video itself, so definitely check it out. But other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching. As always, good vibes, peace out, and see you guys next time.